Welcome to the Motocross Supercross podcast. Podcast.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Motocross Supercross podcast.
Episode 175 of this Motocross Supercross podcast. We are going into round 7, Dallas. I call it Dallas, but my co-host Claudio, he calls it Arlington. What up, Claudio?
AT&T Stadium.
Yeah, there we go. To stick to that. I was going to say, I say Dallas, you say Arlington. Dallas.
Arlington.
Yep, see? That's how it goes here. So it is either or with the Dallas-Arlington, but we both agree on AT&T Stadium. That's where we're going to be, where the Cowboys play, inside, in Texas, warmer weather, well, like hot weather compared to what it was in Minneapolis. But,
Well, anything is.
Yeah, but the points are close, obviously in the 450s. 2 points between the top 4 riders, and they're also close going into the round 2 of this 250E Supercross season. It's going to be super exciting.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to this race and what it could come about.
And one thing to remember is this is in the central time zone, so it will be an hour behind us here on the East Coast.
Yep.
And one thing that's also weird is that instead of the normal like 7 o'clock start time, we have that 7:30 start time.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to get it at 8:30 our time, Eastern time. It's going to be 8:30 when they start showing on NBC Sports, or if you have the Gold Pass, on the Gold Pass.
That's right. So everything is a little bit different. I don't know why they tend to give it that extra 30 minutes, but I'm cool with it.
Sure.
And today is our picks episodes where we are going to be making all the picks for 250s and 450s, top 3 for 250s, top 5 for 450s. I haven't been keeping track of how we've been doing, but I feel like we've been pretty good. One of us has either done pretty good each week.
Yeah, I feel like we've gotten a couple of right ones in the right positions. We'll see if we can do it again this weekend.
I got a good feeling about it, though it is hard. It's super hard, especially just this 450 class. You're looking at it and you're just like, wow, I got to pick 5 riders. There's so many good people. So we got Cooper Webb, Eli Tomac, Marvin Musquin, Red Plate Roczen. It's like, how are you going to put those 4? Who are you going to pick to win? We're going to find out.
Right. Are we going to have a new one? Can we have anyone step up like Blake Baggett did in the second round?
Or Joey Savacci, who led more than half the laps last race.
Exactly. We'll see. We'll get there in a second.
Maybe Dean Wilson, maybe
Dean Wilson will come out and
start off strong.
Yeah, speaking of Dean Wilson, though, before we even go into this picks, I don't know if you remember in the first race, Anaheim won, how, he was still in the privateer program and he was just kind of getting all these sponsors together. One of the sponsors being the CVD sponsor, which is a company called Ignite, which is owned by Dan Bilzerian, who's a huge social media personality.
Of course.
And yeah, you remember that?
How could I forget?
How can you forget? Well, they made Dean Wilson cover up the Ignite logo and stuff.
He still covers it up. I saw a picture of his bike last week, or it might have been his biker's jersey, but it had like this. He had a sticker over the Ignite logo, and the sticker said like censored or something. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, so I guess AMA, it's coming together, and they're going to ban completely the CBD sponsorships on gear, on riders, on bikes, even in the pits, everywhere. But I guess the controversy is that CBD is not legal in all the 50 states. There is a little problem with Chad Reed because Chad Reed has that CBDMD new sponsorship, who he actually, I don't know if he picked it up, but he made it public at Minneapolis like race day pretty much, and like nobody really knew about it until then. And I guess by the time he showed up with all the logos and the helmet and whatnot, it was a little too late for to tell him not to do it. And so they're going to ban it completely. So if you're thinking about running CBD stuff, don't.
Wow, pretty shady. Seems a little shady. Cheyenne Harmon he posted a picture of his helmet. I think it was on his story a couple days ago.
Yep.
But it was like freshly painted. Obviously, someone took a bunch of time. It had this huge honeycomb sponsor. It was called like Honey CM CBD or whatever. It looked badass. It looked like he just got it done for this race. And you're telling me he's not going to be able to run that helmet?
Nope. So call him up, tell him that he can't run it.
Maybe he can borrow some censored stickers from Dean Wilson. I feel like he's going to be passing those censored stickers out to everybody because I feel like I've been seeing a lot of CBD sponsorships pop up all over Instagram.
Yeah, definitely something popular that we've been seeing lately in our sport, and it could be very helpful for the riders. But
money is money. Hey, $20 is $20, right?
Yeah, but when it comes to, I guess, legal rights and all this stuff, Feltz Motorsports and AMA don't want to be really responsible or want to mess with that. Like, they don't want to be like, because I guess like in Arlington it's not legal, but I guess Minneapolis it is legal for the CBD consumption. So they just don't want to deal with, with each different state, and they're just banned it completely.
Wow, interesting. That's weird. I just thought it was legal in all 50 states, the CBD. That's why everyone was after the CBD and not just like, regular just marijuana sponsorships. I thought the CBD was legal, but I don't know. I guess not.
But even right here in Florida, man, we have the different counties, and it's legal and illegal in within the counties.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. So we'll just have to keep following that. It seems like this is another big story that's happening this year, the whole CBD thing. So that's definitely something we're going to continue to follow throughout this season. Yeah,
so I guess they'll keep this decision until further notice, until they get it all figured out. But for now, it's banned.
Well, that sucks because, like we said, some people get some sponsorships and they're all really helpful to these riders. So for them to just knock a whole industry out, that's kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, we're talking about a product that's helping the riders heal better and not be in so much pain. But
yeah, not even that. It's just like cancer patients and just like so many people are using that for many different things. So
yeah, I didn't want to go so in depth into it. I just talking with the riders and stuff. And like you said, any sponsors that you can get, you have to take, especially if you're a privateer rider or someone that's just trying to put a program together, like Dean Wilson was at the beginning of this year, or even Ronnie Stewart, who we talked. He does everything himself. So. Yeah, very unfortunate, and we'll have to follow this story and see what the outcome's going to be. But for now, I'm here for picks.
Here for picks. Let's start making some picks. This is our picks episode, so of course we're going to make some picks. What do you say we just start with this 250s?
Let me hear it.
All right, well, I'm going to tell you kind of where my head is at. Because first of all, last weekend we saw Austin Forkner really dominate everyone. Jordan Smith had some problems with his start and in that main event, but once he got going, Forkner wasn't really, they were kind of running the same lap times, or wasn't really pulling away from each other, or Jordan Smith wasn't really catching up. And probably most surprising was the strong end of the race for Justin Cooper, who made that last lap pass on Alex Martin for that third place and podium position. So I think Justin Cooper is definitely someone who could win this race this weekend.
Yeah, we need to keep an eye on him for sure.
So, for my 250 picks, I am going to go with Jordan Smith to win, Justin Cooper to get second, Austin Forkner to get third. No Alex Martin up there.
So Jordan Smith third?
Yeah, no. Jordan Smith winning.
Okay.
Justin Cooper second, Austin Forkner third.
Wow, okay.
That's right. That's what I think. I don't know, Forkner, he looked way too good. And I kind of want him to not finish as well, just so we can keep the points close. Of course, I don't want him running away with it after 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, those are definitely good picks. I do too feel like Smith. It's funny that you said that Forkner dominated this round, and I don't feel like he dominated. I feel like he did a great race. Don't get me wrong. He was up from start to finish in pretty much everything, from practice all the way to heat race to main event. Yeah. And Jordan Smith just kind of ran with a little bit of problem. I feel like he will bounce back this weekend as well. I'm with you. I think he will take the win as well. But I think I'm going to go with Forkner for second, and I'm going to put Alex Martin up there in third.
Okay. Some redemption.
Justin Cooper did really good, but I think Alex Martin worked on a couple of things and is going to get up there again. He looked good, man, and I really liked what I saw from him. Someone that we can't, Chase Sexton also ran with a little bit of problems.
Of course.
So,
yeah. He would have definitely been up there if he didn't have his problems all night. He had, broke his visor off both times he hit the track.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see what these guys can do. But I think Jordan Smith is going to be that first place, and then Austin Faulkner with a second place, and Alex Martin third.
Okay, I like it. Yeah, like you said, Chase Sexton, another name to watch. Mitchell Oldenburg also had some really fast times in the qualifying last week. Kyle Cunningham with a 7th place. So looking good for him. So I like that. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But also Martin Davalos. Yep.
Yeah, Davalos, he's got to pick it up this week. He didn't do so well in the first race.
That's right. 16th place.
Anthony Rodriguez racing this weekend as well.
Oh, great. Good.
Yeah, and I think that I don't know how good of a bike he's got under him, but if he's got a good machine, don't be surprised to see him up there. He's a great rider. He's got a lot of stamina, and he's a little bit upset with how he's starting this year. So I feel like he's going to go out there swinging. So I'm excited to see what he can do as well.
Did you see the video of him changing his tire and like challenging other riders to post a video of them changing their tires?
Yeah, I did not see anyone else changing their tire, but I did see his, and I think that's awesome. That's a cool like challenge,
Yeah, it is cool. I hate it though. I mean, I wouldn't even want to attempt it. Like that was one thing that I always hated doing was changing tires.
Yeah,
spoons
definitely.
out, move them. Yeah, no.
Yeah, if you don't have the right tools, you're gonna suck at it. So, but that's cool. Good for Anthony, and I hope he does well this weekend, and I hope that challenge gets viral.
I don't do that. That's what I'm saying. I don't think so. I think people are going to be like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'll have my mechanic do it. That's what they should do. Also, in this 250 class, we got to wish Lorenzo and Ramy good luck. See if Ramy, he just missed that LCQ last week. He was running up there. Lane Shaw took him out. So, it's going to be, no matter what happens, we know it's going to be good because this 250 East class, they're bringing it.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, and I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen on Saturday night.
That's right. Well, let's move on to this 450 class. We got Red Plate Roxon leading the field right now. Still hasn't won a race yet. Maybe that'll change this weekend. We got Cooper Webb sitting second in the points, and then tied for third, like we said, Tomac and Muscan, followed by Wilson and Barsha, and Baggett, who will be back. So it's gonna be crazy. I don't know how we're gonna pick this top 5.
Well, we're about to see. So,
all right,
top 5. Let's see who you got.
You want to start with 5th or 1st?
No, 5th.
5th place. All right. So for my 5th place in this top 5, I'm going to pick someone who looked really good last week, even led the races. Even led some laps last week. You know who I'm going to pick, right?
Number 17?
Yeah, I was going to say it can only be 2 people. And we know I ain't picking Cooper Webb to get 5th. So, yeah, I got Joey Savacci getting 17th. What about you? Who you thinking?
That's a good pick. He could do good and is someone that's getting better and better every week. But for my 5th place, I'm actually going to go with Dean Wilson.
Dean Wilson. All right, I like that. My 4th place. This is where it starts to get really tricky because, as we said, I feel like any of those 4 guys could take it. But for this week, I think for 4th place is going to Marvin Muscan.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Nice.
Yep. What about you? Who you thinking for 4th?
I think for 4th place, it's actually going to be Justin Barsha.
Barsha. All right. Very cool. Yeah, Barsha obviously started off strong, ran into some problems, crashed, tailbone, bike break. So, yeah, you know it's definitely possible for him to be up there for 100%.
Yeah, it's the kind of track for him. It's very jumpy, very rhythmy, and he's that kind of rider.
All right, so let's move on to 3rd place. For 3rd place, I am picking Cooper Webb.
Okay, nice.
Yep, I think that he'll do good. But I got some other riders I think will do just a little bit better.
Yeah, you still got 2 spots. So for my 3rd place, I'm actually going to pick Marvin Muscan. I think he's going to get up there.
Okay, I like that, obviously. Muscan, he's due. He's had some good rides, but we need to see him up there more. All right, for my 2nd place.
Yeah, he's due for a win, but it's just like, I feel like he's not 100%, but he's definitely getting better and better and closer to that.
Definitely. And my second place, I am picking Eli Tomac. And for my
Okay.
first place, that means first place, Red Plate Roxon all day.
Okay, so Roxon's gonna get his first one this weekend.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I feel like Roxon may be getting his first one this weekend, and Eli Tomac is gonna be my second place. Cooper Webb, out.
Oh, all right. I don't know why you would do that, man. He looks amazing.
He also has a target in his back. I don't think he can.
He likes that, though. I think he likes that.
Yeah, he definitely put that on himself. He, coming together, winning back to back, then having a back week, coming back and winning another one. So somebody to keep an eye on him. But I just feel like he's gonna run into a little bit of trouble and not gonna make it.
All right, so both of us agree on Jordan Smith and Red Plate Roxon.
Yep.
So you heard it here first, the MXSX podcast, letting you know who's going to win this week. We both agree on both, which I don't think that's ever happened. So obviously that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, we're usually trying to change it up a little bit, but I feel like we both know, like, our mentality about this championship is pretty similar. Yeah, I feel like we're up to something here.
Yeah, but one thing does concern me. Ken Roxon seems to be doing what Jason Anderson did last season, which was just be that real consistent, be up there, not have many bad races. But Jason Anderson also did win several races last year. So you have
not too
to
many,
think,
but yeah.
It's Ken Roxon's time. This is it. This is his time. Texas this weekend. Ken Roxon town.
Not even sure if he's really going for. Obviously, he wants to do. I don't know if Jason Anderson, I obviously he wants to be consistent and he wants to be up there because that's how you win races, making points. But I'm sure he really wants to win, and he's getting closer and closer. And I feel like his problem has been stamina, and I feel like it's something that he's working on, and he might be getting it this weekend.
And you mentioned Jason Anderson. Just to throw this in there real quick, he posted that video on Instagram of his crash where he broke his arm in the whoops. So definitely something worth checking out. Maybe we should repost it on our page.
Nice. Yeah. Well, if you want to check it out, look it up in our MXSX podcast on Instagram. We'll have it on there.
That's right. So is there anything else we should add to this episode, Claudio?
That's it, man. We're going to be right. Make sure you guys check us out. Keep up to date, and we'll see you on the next episodes where we recap the 250 and the 450 class after this Arlington, Dallas, AT&T Stadium, Dallas Cowboys race.
That's right. We'll see you next time.